Hey YouTube, call sign Rockstar.
And call sign Mustang.
Hey, today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some flashlights. Not because I'm going to insult your intelligence at all by flashlights, but again, on the whole bug out bag spiel, I see a lot of people putting mag lights and flashlights like that in their bug out bag. I think it's just actually foolish. We're just going to talk about pros and cons to flashlights and what to look for specifically just for your bug out bag. You want something that's reasonably light, small, and has a good battery life and good illumination. Those are 4 things. So obviously small and lightweight because we're putting it in our bug out, we're putting it in our bug out bag, and we want to save that room as much as we can for any other useful item. Second off, the small is gonna make sure that we have smaller batteries. This way, that's the less weight that we got to carry because we're gonna want to carry extra batteries. And then, of course, our illumination. Is it illuminating bright enough, and how long is our illumination for that we're getting from our light? First thing, or not necessarily a common trend, but I've seen it with a few bug out bags out there, is a mag light. This thing is pretty big and it's pretty heavy in size. So why you would even put this in your bug out bag, I have no idea. Maybe it's something you had lying around. But you have really easy alternatives, and they're really inexpensive just to go out to any store and buy something that has an LED light instead of a traditional light bulb in it, and something that's going to have smaller batteries and it's not going to be as heavy and bulky as this thing is. When you're talking about a light like this, you're looking at using your D-cell batteries, which are still very big in size and very heavy, especially you've got to carry your extras. Opposed to your light, like your standard Surefire.
Actually, hang on. I got a little surprise for you.
What do you got?
Is this bad?
I mean, this is pretty bad.
Is that pretty big?
This is pretty big for a bug out bag, yeah.
How about this?
Sweet Jesus.
How about this? 2 things. Flashlight and self-defense. You can knock somebody out with this, but it's bad. You want to explain that? I want to put that in my bug out bag. Mustang or Rockstar.
I might as well hit you over the head with this thing if you
please do. If I'm gonna put that in my bug out bag, please hit me on the head.
This is what we call overzealous. But anyway,
that's overkill.
A little overkill. All right, so our mag light. All right, opposed to your standard Surefire, takes your 3 volt or 123 batteries, whichever one, or just your standard LED light, which we got right here. You can pick these things up anywhere. This is a Remington light, by the way. All the way opposed to a little Gerber flashlight. Takes 1 AAA battery, or excuse me, 1 AA battery for this. And then probably one of the better things I say you could have in your bug out bag, which is your headlamp. This is an Energizer headlamp. You can pick it up at Walmart. It has 3 different light settings. It has your standard light, your direct, and then your standard and your floodlight all together. And then your last setting will be your red lens. Great thing. Strap it on your head. You can move it around. This way, everywhere you're looking, your light's looking, and you can take away, or you can put your extra hand back into whatever you're doing.
Well, real quick, explain why the red light is so great.
On red light, we can do a whole nother spiel on this, but red light, pretty much, it's less visible from a longer distance, and it's going to be able to maintain some of your night vision when you are getting that light. So once you do turn your light off, you're not going to, your reticle or whatever is not going to be as, drowned out from the white light.
It's like lights on, lights off, you can't see anything. Wait 5 minutes and you can see. Simple as that.
So, prefer a headlamp, something this small, and this thing right here takes 3 AAA batteries. I got something right here. So, AAA batteries opposed to your base cell that was in our mag light. And then you got your Surefire, your standard LED that you can pick up at Walmart. Maybe not your Surefire, but your LED. Are going to take your 123 or your 3 volt batteries. These are Surefire batteries, a lot more expensive. They're lithium batteries. These things are going to give you, they're going to light up the sky if you want. These things are really bright. However, these batteries cost a lot of money, and the battery life ain't so good. So
I think it's like an hour or 2 tops, and that's just with holding it on.
Yep. So you want to have a good balance. What I could recommend is finding your LED like this that has, again, 3 AAA batteries. And these are also lithium AAAs. However, the AAAs are not as expensive as your 123 or 3 volts, whichever you prefer. They're not as expensive, and you're going to get the same type of light from these with a little bit of illumination. Still small, still relatively light, and it's going to ultimately save you room. So big things like these, get rid of them. Or I wouldn't say get rid of them, because a flashlight is a flashlight. You can't have uses for it. However, for bug out bag purposes, I would not carry this on you. Try to stick with something a little relatively smaller, and also a headlamp if you can. Manage both of them. That's just our take on flashlights. Something trend that I say again, we've been seeing with really excessively large lights and bug out bags. So that's just our word and our opinion out there. Tell us what you think, rate us, and subscribe to our page, and we're gonna do more reviews on gear like this. Tell us what you want us to do, what you want to see us do reviews on, what you want to see. Let us know. But this is Rockstar.
It's a Mustang. Take it easy, YouTube.